Good evening, Europe, and welcome back to Vodible's Prime Time Tuesdays. My name is Kbot, and I am joined by Lumost. Lumost, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I just woke up. Any time zones are great.
I feel that. I feel that because I also just got out of the shower not too long ago. You could probably have told that my hair was still a little wet there, but we're getting right into things here in our rematch of last week's finals between Aimi and Joiners and Zenith here. We already see the map and the starter awakenings on screen, but Lumos, we're talking a little bit ahead of time here, and you think this one can be incredibly close given the fact that both these teams were taking games off each other last week.
Yeah, these are insane teams. They played last week in Twindrive Thursday, and they're just insane teams. If you ask anyone, they call Aimi and Joy probably the best team in Europe, and Zenith is not that far behind.
See the awakenings come out, and it looks like we will have decent drafts here on both sides. It's the triple fire up for the side here of Zenith, and on the flip side of that, of course, we'll see what the awakenings coming in on the other teams are. But nonetheless, it'll be a Kai and versus the Atlas goalie on Oni Village. Both these goalies want to have that little bit of extra mobility here, and of course, it'll be all about that expanse for Fang, the guard of one of these goalies.
Yeah, I mean, it's most likely 6 fire-ups here. Even with the nerf fire-up, it's just still insane. But here, Aimi and Joy are getting a slight advantage.
A little bit of an advantage here as now you see Kitsune staggered on health and forced back on away. There's a Rexode going in, but won't be able to find the KO at least for now. And Kitsune will use the cloak to get away, but still doesn't even able to pick up the orb, but will still get bullied around. Now finally, energy burst to finish it off. Power play opportunity here for the Aimi Enjoyers. Looking for this pass here, trying to find this one. Dinfar does have this foreflip, will use it, tries to get that shot in, but no. Still gets denied by Alex, who had the energy burst up himself.
Yeah, Connax now has to get any sort of advantage with Kitsune respawning. He almost has core flip here, but Fang has the core flip for defense. Hits it forward to Dinfar, and Dinfar just shoots it in.
Well done there, right in front of the barrage. And that's one of the things I feel like about this Kai Lumost is that it seems like a lot of times, if you can try to, you have to play a little bit more unpredictable when you're going off against the Kai, but if you can get it around or ahead of that barrage coming out, all of a sudden your life just got a lot.
Yeah, Kai has some counterplay, but you have to find it. Ooh, Zenith getting both goalies really early on. Core flip out of Wrecker Room Connax. Alex needs to get this forward. Dinfar just got back up, but Kitsune almost has core flip. Very big advantage for Zenith in this early round.
We'll certainly take that. We'll be looking for the capitalization to come through here as well. There is the KO to come through. Power play opportunity now as Alex starts to get more involved on the midfield line, and the whiplash will be what finishes it off there. Well done by Zenith to find the goal in response.
Yeah, Connax just able to force the 1v1 against Fang with no abilities, and Prizepool wins that every time.
Hey, sometimes all it's a matter of is having that scythe at your disposal in order to hit that back to yourself, and a little bit of that extra range there as well to pick some things off. Now, or flip used from Kitsune will result in the top goal barrier falling after a series of redirects, but nonetheless, we'll see what comes through here. Kitsune on the dribble, not going to be able to find it around 2 members here as Dinfar is going to go up and collect the core. Meanwhile, looking for the aggressive side here is Rexode looking for this KO. Now Gigablast comes through. The intervention will save for the moment, but Kitsune still on the dribble. That one will get sent away though as well. This is a power play opportunity for the Aimi Enjoyers. Oni's Blade comes out. There is the first barrier. Won't be able to find the second, at least for now. Might use this core flip. No. Both Alex and Rexode have that at their disposal, and now the expanse is used on the other side. Saves it for a moment. The core drifts back the other way.
Alex trying to defend this. He has core flip if he's forced to use it, but Rekko is almost staggered. They're trying to keep this forward for the time being. Back to Alex. He doesn't have core flip. They're just trying to play in this midfield passing play, and they're not able to find anything so far. Connax could intercept. Kitsune forces out the expanse. Back to Connax. Connax, strike shot saves. Alex still has core flip here, but Zenith are getting some good shot attempts. Oh, Dinfar finds a kill with the core flip, but they can't find the goal barrier just yet.
still looking for this goal barrier. Finally it falls with Dinfar's lock and load. Alex uses the energy burst to get that out of there, but Fang will find one in response to try to send it right back the other way quickly. It finds the speed lane and it goes right on up to Dinfar, who's able to find it off the wall and get it into the net. Finally here for Aimi and Joyers.
Dinfar just able to find that one angle to hit it around Alex.
And hey, seeing pretty solid play, I think, especially coming in from Fang there. Atlas for Aimi Enjoyers. Holding it down, you saw the strike shot there earlier, and now all of a sudden, wait a minute, Aimi Enjoyers takes both barriers. There's the eye rush forward, looking for this one. Now Oni's blade comes out. Rexode uses that passive from the Zentaro as well to find the goal, and it takes the first set for Aimi Enjoyers.
Really dominant midfield from Aimi Enjoyers, and both the goals they got, just 25 seconds left on the clock, and they're able to just force it through, losing nothing.
Now we see the first Awakenings carousel come up here. Aerials is the infinite training, which might be looked at by both cars, but no, actually Orb Dance
Funny, happy
picked
start.
up first by Dinfar. And of course, as we see the rest of these come in, Lumost, what stands out most here to you?
As much as the Orb Dancer is a good deny, Aerials is so important on Jakar. Just getting that extra shotgun projection range is just insane. I do like the extra special from the Zentaro, though.
That extra special comes in. It can be a pretty potent tool, as we even saw in that last goal, and here it is. Coming out once, won't find the goal barrier for now, but a nice passive strike, able to find that one as well, and now it finds the second goal barrier. Aimi Enjoyers have been dancing around this core all time, and now looking for the pass forward. Rexode doesn't have any abilities to send the core back. It'll go back to Fang here, but possession mostly kept up by Aimi Enjoyers, at least for now.
And they have another attempt here, but Alex does clear for the time being. There is a stagger, but the Celestial Adventure comes out, Core Flip comes out, and he finds the angle. Really nicely played, just shooting to both his teammate and away from the goalie who has Core Flip.
Able to come in with that one there, and we'll see what the response is here as we start to get some of these energy bursts online. Remember, folks, it's most likely all 6 fire up. I don't think we've actually taken a look at the Awakening screen yet so far, as we are watching Rexode's player perspective here. So don't have that at our disposal, but have to imagine as we start seeing more of these energy bursts, we're going to start seeing that speed come in, and there's another one. Nice passing play comes through here. Now looking for this as well, but can't find the second pass forward. Now we'll go back over to Dinfar looking for this one. There's Yoni's blade going forward as well, but it doesn't collect the core in the process. It starts to go back the other way. Still looking for this barrier is the side right now of Connax and Kitsune, who just haven't been able to keep the same forward pressure we've been seeing from their opponents.
Indeed, Kitsune is taking pretty low here. Reko has Core Flip, he pops it, and he finds the angle again. Just these Core Flips are just securing the goals on the side of Zenith, and they're just able to find the goal barriers early on with early core pressure, and then Core Flip it in. Reko here hits it forward for the first goal gate. Really nicely played. Both goalies have Core Flip here, so it is a little safe for the time being. Connax looks for something, gets one. Fang used to force a Core Flip, but he can't really clear it too far. Nice Gigabot from Alex. Finds the Jakar.
And now a power play opportunity, but Connax taken down low on stagger. Forced to go back on away. Now Core Flip out of Alex used defensively. It'll find the goal barrier here as well. The core will start drifting across the entire map. Will not find this goal barrier, at least for now. Gigablast, but met with the lock and load as well. Still won't find the goal barrier. Now it's Aimi Enjoyer's time to start to go forward. There's the Oni's blade as well. Now looking for this one, but it doesn't save it. And Connax is able to send the goal in. All of a sudden now, maybe a response here coming in.
Yeah, really nicely played. It just seems whoever gets these goal barriers first just takes the round. And that time there's Aimi Enjoyers.
Wow, energy burst already though. Looking for this here, but it will get denied. Core Flip and that empowered strike coming from Rexo. There's one used the other way. Kitsune will send it off the top side, trying to keep possession here for Aimi Enjoyers as they look for the second goal barrier. But now one member goes off of the map, and all of a sudden Power play opportunity here. Finds both goal barriers. And Fang up to Dinfar. Now over to Rexo. Nice interrupt by the strike shot of Alex. Gigablast sent wide as well. Still looking for this one, but can't seem to find the passing play with enough presence in front of the net. Well done on the defensive side for Aimi Enjoyers. But again, have to find a way to actually convert into this goal. Otherwise, it's another set going towards Zenith here as they look for this one. Alex has core flip at disposal, will send it away. Dinfar still looking to try to get out of the corner, and the cloak comes in from Kitsune to sweep up the core there on the backside. There it is. Oh, what an angle coming in from Fang.
Yeah, Brecco gets MVP for the round, but Fang with the core flip just able to find that. If you watch enough games from Zenith, Fang sometimes is the second best goal scorer on their team. He's just able to find these opportunities with core flip, able to get it from his own net into their net. But here we see Primetime coming out, we see Egoist, we see Big Fish, Tempo Swing, Heavy Impact, really important trainings. Jakar probably wants the Heavy Impact here, and he will take it. And it seems like Zenith gets a really good Awakening draft out of this.
I mean, of course, Atlas on the Big Fish, right? You figure that Primetime as well out of Recco, able to start storming forward and have potentially more goal-scoring opportunities. And another thing that's somewhat surprising to me here is Egoist actually falls through that draft. We're seeing a lot of energy bursts, of course, out of the fire up, a little bit of speed up out of it, but players electing not to go full in on these energy bursts. And looks like for now, looking at this, as Zenith is looking to try to turn things around. They still have a lot of possession here, but no, actually Connax now over to Kitsune. Can't find the pass in the connection for the goal barrier. As Connax is forced to go on away. Use the dodge to stay alive for now, but Recco will still be there on the punish.
Din and Recco both have core flip here. They need to capitalize. Over Recco, core flip, and just slots it again. Every single time Recco has core flip in front of the goal, he slots it. No matter what the guy can throw at him, he just keeps on getting the goal.
I mean, Alex used everything. Giga Blast, Barrage, and it still went right behind him to the top corner. Couldn't find it there, and now they're looking for more. Is Recco able to pick up another goal barrier? There's the primetime power of this Zentaro coming in on this blade, and now dashing forward, looking for this. No, won't find it for now. Fang gonna send it away from the goal barrier as both goalies have one up piece.
Dinfar needs to actually get the core out of here. Fang able to find the clear so far. Back to Alex, but it just keeps on getting this midfield, and Kitsune's winning so far. Din has core flip though. Hits it forward. Kitsune, nice strike. But Dinfar finds the kill on Connax. Recco trying to hit it forward still, but Alex is holding it down for the time being. Waiting for his forward to respawn. Seems to be keeping it down. Recco has core flip here. He uses it. Dinfar with the strike secures the goal barrier. Now they have to get the goal. Connax tries to kill Recco. Can't find it. Attempt on to Kitsune. Still can't find the kill. Irish comes out. Can't find the kill still. Recco and Kitsune. Oh, Kitsune finally able to fall there, and Recco needs to find the path to Dinfar or find this goal. And Dinfar just slots it in. Just the angles from the side of Zenith are catching Alex off guard and scoring these goals.
And by the way, how about the intervention as well? Comes out of Fang. Didn't really play a large role there, because Ekor is already drifting down to Dinfar, who's able to find the angle, but nonetheless, able to keep Recco alive, and in that staggered state will be that much more important to do just that. Now, goal barrier's falling actually the other way. I mean, Enjoyers might have another opportunity to goal. They don't want this one to end here. Again, this is it, folks. It's a best of one in this game. It means it's all been Zenith so far. I mean, Enjoyers looking for a response here. Connax a little bit too far forward. Can't find the core this time around. Now, possession turns the other way. Here comes the rush coming out of Recco, able to find one goal barrier, but now up to Connax looking to try to dribble it to themselves, but no, won't happen this time around. Pass comes through, nice set away from the strike shot out of Fang, but it doesn't matter because Alex finds the Giga Blast from the goal.
Yeah, the Giga just able to find that, a little bit of mispositioning, not able to just close down the midfield and able to find the Giga and shoot it in. Both goalies almost have core flip here. Recco is trying to get this early goal gate and able to find it. He's been consistently able to find these early goal gates with his entire abilities. He's trying to find the second. Din finds it. Recco almost has core flip. This is very dangerous for Aimi and George. Recco needs to find an angle. He has core flip. He's waiting. Pops it. Passes down to Din. Din can't core flip it yet. He's owning core flip from Din. Alex is low though, so they might be able to turn that advantage into a kill on the goalie. Recco again in a solo play. And he's able to find it with the passive strike. Recco. Really well played.
Well played there from Recco. We'll probably get the chance to see the actual stats in a moment, but how about some of the plays we were seeing there? You talked a lot about the overall ability and the overall midfield presence that we saw Zenith have, given the fact that they had both Recco on that Centauro and then as well Dinfar on this Drakkar. The stats come up on our screen, and pretty low damage on the whole, and actually most KOs over to Dinfar after the damage was racked up by Recco. Another one of those things that just played to the favor of everything Zenith was trying to do.
Yeah, Dinfar was just securing the kills. Recco got Zentaro does a lot of damage, but he still needs someone to confirm his kills, and Dinfar did his job.
Doing his job there, certainly, and of course had plenty of an ability to keep coming through with that core, especially with all of these abilities you saw on the front lines. I mean, you know, we were talking a little bit about it there. At some point, what do you do if you've got a Drakkar on one side of your goal box, the Zentaro on the other side of the goal box, and you're the Kai sitting on the goal line? Like, okay, I can try to barrage across the entire length of it, but at the end of the day, only so much can really be done, and seemed like a lot of that battle was won at the midfield line as we were going through with that one. So good stuff there to see that, and Zenith will be the team that actually gets the better of Aimi Enjoyers this time around. We'll see if those two teams will meet each other again, because it is double elimination. So of course, Aimi Enjoyers just get sent down to lower bracket, but Zenith's next task is to go up against KLB in the winners final, Lumost. When we come back from a break, this should be interesting. Quick thoughts before our viewers take a quick break.
Yeah, KLB Zenith is going to be the most interesting game to watch. I mean, KLB has been pretty dominant through a lot of these tournaments, so we'll see if they can beat Zenith.
We'll see if it happens. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with winners finals of Twindrive Thursday number 2.